Okay, kids, we're back. It's more learn to play videos from the good people.
Not learn to play videos, because you probably know how to play video games.
That's true.
This is learn how to play songs, videos.
Don't start correcting me on the very... Why don't you introduce the first song?
Okay, the first song that we're going to do is Today. It's from the First Circle. And this was written like the first year we were married.
Back really before most people will be watching this video were even born.
1994 or something. And it's from Hebrews 3, verse 15. As has just been said, today if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts as you did in the rebellion. Who were they who rebelled? They were the people that Moses led out of Egypt. And he goes on to talk about how their disobedience was their unbelief in who they were as sons. And
he's quoting from the Old Testament there somewhere too.
Yeah.
Yes.
From
Bible
Psalms
girl.
95.
Psalm 95. It is from the Psalms. It just made it all the way over to Hebrews. Okay, so this song is in 6/8, so it counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the chord shapes. Now, this song, I've always done this, and it's sort of part of the tone that you hear. There's a hammer, and a hammer is whenever you strike a string, and then allow when you fret it, that noise becomes prominent. So on the D, you've got this little hammer. And there's a hammer on the C9 and a pull-off. I'm just making that a big deal so you can see that. And then let's play that first section, and then we'll stop before we do the bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm playing an extra long intro.
Sorry.
Let's come in first.
Today. Today,
we won't harden our hearts.
Today,
we are making this choice now.
To fall at his feet and believe. To fall at his feet and believe.
Now that's usually where we might drop into the little bridge piece. Before we do that, though, why don't you just show your hand pattern, because
Sure.
that's you're tucking that doom back under your arm in a trendy, fashionable way.
Yes. So this is a Middle Eastern drum, and you can play this drum a lot of different ways, and I really am not that knowledgeable. If you want to listen to somebody who knows how to play this drum really well, you can...
You'll have to use the Googler.
You can do that. Also, our friend Stephen Roach is an amazing
And he performed
Middle Eastern
on
drummer.
the
The third circle, and he is a great musician. Anyways, but on this song, I play it with it tucked under my arm, and I use my wedding ring, actually, to give some tone.
Marriage has so many purposes.
So the pattern I was playing is...
So I guess you kind of need that metal ring to get that effect. Maybe some of those ceramic drums would do it, I don't know.
Yeah, the ones that are ceramic with a fish head skin are probably not going to be as easy. And honestly, if you're a beginner and that you're going to try this out, this is a really cheap drum. So, getting the metal kind, you can get that fun tone, and plastic heads, they're easy to travel with. So.
All right, here's the chords for the little bridge piece. I'm actually taking the same shape that you would see for the C9, and I'm sliding it up where that bass note's on the 5th string. And this becomes, I believe, a D6 or something bizarre. Sliding that pinky up, back down to the C9 shape, pulling the pinky off for that open E. We'll sing the bridge. The slaves are falling in.
Slaves, they are
brought your drum.
Well,
You were showing an alternate.
I was, and I have never sang while I was showing that alternate before, so that's why I was kind of.
Not only are we teaching tutorials, but we're innovating.
We're innovating. So
Taking care
okay,
of.
so I have always just played the doumbek, but on the recording we were playing with two other drummers. So this is incorporated with other drums, and I just wanted to show too that you can get a fun rhythm without having to buy a doumbek. So if you don't have one, you can play a djembe.
4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. They'll fade this tutorial out. It'll be really cool.